one thing we talked about doing at the end of our days or something like that is just sitting down together and kind of talking about the takeaway from the day. You know, how'd the day go? You know what?
What are you grateful for, type of thing.
You know what kind of things did we learn?
Yeah.
From our adventures and trying to be parents and trying to live the way that our family wants us, the way that we want our family to live.
Yeah.
Well, it is time to close down shop for the day. I had a lesson I had to prepare for church tomorrow. I was asked to give a little lesson in our elders quorum, which is a meeting where a bunch of the guys get together and we have a discussion about doctrine and teachings from previous leaders of the church and stuff like that. So anyways, prepared that lesson, check. Now it's time to edit today's vlog so we can get this pushed out to you guys so you have something to watch. Jordan's being distracted here by the Shaytards.
I'm watching Brock and Gavin do a laser. No, what are those things that Darth Vader?
Lightsaber?
Yeah, lightsaber fight. And Brock went to Gavin's leg, and Gavin's hopping around trying to get it.
That's right. Well, if you get hit in the leg, you gotta.
Yeah, your leg's gone. So.
Yeah, you gotta play it right if you're gonna play it. To your long arm stretch.
Dream feeding, baby.
Dream feeding?
Yeah.
What's that?
I guess it's where you feed them right before you go. So right before I go to bed, I go in and I feed her.
While she's dreaming or sleeping?
Well, yeah. So I wake her up and feed her basically, and I guess it's they end up sleeping longer. I don't know. I've done it once and she woke up more. So I'm debating on doing it tonight.
Babies are weird.
I know.
They make you have to do weird things.
The thing is she only gets up once during the night. She gets up at 4 or 5. So it's really
That's not bad,
terrible.
right?
Right.
I'm gonna come sit by you.
But I'm if
and your bag of goldfish, there's another bag. Oh my gosh.
But I'm if she'll eat, if she'll sleep longer if I do that dream feeding stuff, then, because if I go to bed, usually I go to bed 11-ish, and then I have to get up at 5, which is pretty, that's 6 hours, right?
Something like that, I don't know. It's too late for me to do math right now.
I think it's 6 hours.
Yeah.
And if I were to feed her, because the last time I feed her, it was 8 o'clock, 8:30, and then she wakes up at between 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I would just think that she would sleep longer, but like I said last time, she didn't, so I don't know.
Yeah.
She should just sleep through the night.
Anyways.
Eyes are watering.
Yeah, it's because it's late and we're tired.
I know, what is it? 10:04.
10:04, that's late for us. We are old fogies.
Ew.
Yeah, look at that. Try to hide it?
Yep.
Alright, there you go.
Wait.
There you go, yeah. Oh, no, you
There
don't.
we go.
You just have a neck beard going on. Yeah. Black beard.
My hair smells good.
Well, you showered.
Whoa. Weird. Who showers?
Who does that? Only once a week, maybe.
Yeah. I always get razor burn on the top part of my legs. Above my knees. So I'm why even shave there? Stupid. I don't know what made me think of that. It was showering. Showering made me think of that.
Women troubles. Life is hard.
At least I'm able to shave my legs.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Valentine's Day was pretty good, huh?
Sure.
I guess not.
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
Went out.
The morning was a struggle for me.
Yeah, well, we
But
didn't do a whole lot in the morning. I was trying to get our new channel up and running,
yeah.
get things rolling there. But you did work in our bedroom. You got it organized a lot better.
And I was able to sort of do my hair.
Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about? You look great. Look at you.
Well, I put it up in a
Look
ponytail because there's there's pots that aren't curled. There's
Oh.
parts that aren't curled. But
Yeah,
for
like
the most part-
everyone can tell, huh? It looks fine. Tell her she looks fine.
I know I look fine. Just kidding.
Well,
Anyway.
so a good Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Celebrated a little bit with Beryl.
Barrel.
Sushi was good. Really good sushi place. The Happy Sumo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was neat. One thing we talked about doing at the end of our days or something like that is just sitting down together and kind of talking about the takeaway from the day. You know, how'd the day go? You know,
What are you grateful for, type of thing?
what kind of things did we learn
Yeah.
from our adventures and trying to be parents and trying to live the way that our family wants us, the way that we want our family to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what'd you think? What'd you get out of today?
I get irritated easily. So I
Me
need
too.
to learn how to not get irritated easily. I don't know.
It's tough.
Really.
I mean,
I
I know I can like flare up in a snap if I'm just like in the right mood to get
Yeah.
frustrated and stuff, and so I know how that goes. But
think
dealing
like,
with a dog that whines all the time because he's in
Yeah.
a new area and he hears people and he wants to whine, and then you've got a baby that's crying all the time because she's a baby and she cries all the time.
yeah. I think
So-
I thought being a parent. Not I think. I know. I thought being a parent would be a lot easier than it has been. But I mean, my sister told me a story today. She works in a primary children's hospital. She works in the OR in the primary children's hospital. And she told me a story today that just made me so grateful to have a beautiful baby sleeping in her bedroom. You know, it's just like I take so much for granted and I really shouldn't. I didn't think I was gonna cry. But just in a instant you can lose your kid, and I'm just so grateful I have her, and I need to be more patient with her because she's crying for a reason. You know, there's something I'm not doing that she needs me to do, and I just need to figure out what it is. You know, sometimes I can tell when she's just crying just to cry, like wah wah, you know, and she's just crying because she's, I don't know, you know, just wants to. Sometimes there's just kids that just want to hear their voice, you know. But
You know, we can tell when she's like hungry, and
yeah.
we're kind of starting to figure out her different types of cries, right?
Yeah.
Like when she's tired, we can
Yeah.
understand that and stuff. Yeah.
And timing, you know. I've been, I put her on a schedule to where when she wakes up I feed her, and then she hangs out and plays, and then she goes to sleep. So sometimes it's different. Sometimes she'll stay up for, I think I've talked to you guys about it before, but sometimes she'll stay up for 2 hours and then fall asleep for 15 minutes and then wake up, you know. Or she'll go to sleep like 15 minutes after eating, and she'll just be like, okay, you know, like, I'm still tired, I want to go back to sleep, you know. So it's just difficult. Raising a kid, I really didn't think.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's because I always loved kids, and so I always played with them growing up, but I didn't realize what.
Being a parent's really responsible
Yeah.
for it, right?
Yeah, because I mean,
It's not just the fun stuff. But, you know, things are good. It's just always a challenge to try and improve and be better parents, be better people.
yeah,
That's kind of the goal, right?
yep. So what'd you take from today?
That was a good one. That's honestly, that's what one of the things we were talking about, and part of the lesson that I was preparing is actually about that, like living joyfully in perilous times or in difficult times.
Yeah.
And so, there's a lot that's being said of today's age, where it's like one of the worst times in history, right? Like people are just kind of taking advantage of some freedoms that they feel that they deserve, and stuff like that. A lot of entitlement going on. So, even though we're not like in a third world country or anything like that, it's more of the intangible difficulties that we're dealing with, more of the spiritual battles and things like that.
Yeah.
But that's part of where we live, the life that we live it, and
we chose it, really.
yeah, this is our time to really like decide how we're gonna take care of that, how we're gonna handle it.
Yeah.
So
I remember when we were discussing when we wanted to get pregnant and stuff, and I remember telling you, like, well, I'm really scared to raise a kid in this world because it's so against what we believe, not really against, it's just like, it's scary. A lot of things are happening, a lot of bad things are happening.
well, like sexuality and stuff is more tolerated as far as like having sex before marriage, and people are a lot more promiscuous the way that they dress and
right.
the language and all of that.
And there's just so many cruel people around or in this world. I mean, like kidnappers you hear about left and right, things like that. But I remember Sean telling me the good thing about being a teenager in this day and age, or and beyond, is that it's so black and white. You know what's good and you know what's bad. Like you can just be able to
there's
tell.
not a whole lot of a neutral line, something
Right.
that cuts right down the middle. It's either it's black or white.
Right. And that to me, I was like, that's true, And another thing he said was that as long as we have a strong home base for our kids to always know that they can come to us and that we love them no matter what, things like that it'll be okay. And so I remember him telling us discussing one time, and that just really striking home to me because I was like, that's so true. That's so true. And so ever since then I was like, no, our kids will be okay.
Yeah.
So
we're going to try. I mean, that's the goal, right? That's part of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
These are the things that we're trying to share with people and learn from other people, how, what they've succeeded at and how they overcame some failures. And,
right.
We're trying to do the same thing, share our successes and where we could have increased our abilities and stuff. So, and if the kids just turn out bad, we just toss them off.
Send them to grandma's.
Toss them off the boat, right? Send them to grandma's, yeah. Just kidding.
KK.
But we're just going to do our best to be good parents, be good people.
Yeah.
So, keep on keeping on, everybody.
Yep.
We're out for the night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Love you guys.
Bye.